Curse of the Creative, the radio promotions podcast from the creative team at Ultimate Media. If you're listening to this, by now we may know if we are an award-winning podcast. We record in advance. We may be an award-winning podcast. So if you're listening to an award-winning podcast, like, listen, if we were really that good, we'd go back, redo the intro. We got deadlines, guys. We got deadlines.
I feel like if we've won and they listen to my previous one, they've probably revoked that.
It's good. It's good. So frustrating. Such a frustratingly good. It had everything. It had everything except creativity, which we try to give. This is a brainstorm in a can. If you're looking for ideas, all sorts of ideas, evidently, good and bad, you can find them here. Curse of the Creative with a creative team from Ultimate Media. Today, Feefs is in the hot seat. You'll hear her talking. I'm also joined by Nick, the Timu version of Ryan Reynolds.
Thank you.
And Justin, who's an Arsenal supporter. And I wish I could say something about that, but
Also known as Liam Gallagher.
okay, well,
Okay,
all right. I don't think anyone's
Moving along swiftly.
arm wrestling you for that title. Are you guys old enough? Like, I don't know. Like, I remember when Oasis first came out, there was a whole, are you team Oasis or Blur? And they try to, like, you had to be either team Oasis or team Blur. Were you guys ever in that? No, Nick.
I'm a literal child, so no.
You're a literal child. So they try to polarize us. Team Oasis or Team Blur. I was always Team Blur, actually, because I loved Park Life. Go look for that song. Ask your parents. Ask your parents where to find it on the old record player. So, Feefs, you are in the hot seat today. You've been very judgy, though. Don't you guys think? Don't you guys think someone who's like last up has been too judgy?
Yeah.
That feels like sabotage.
You're gonna take your phone out now, aren't you?
No.
You know, you leave you sassy when you're the first one to give an idea.
I parts of me just feel a flush coming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm talking about?
Preempted flush.
One part of you that normally feels a flush, or just like a full body?
No, it's a full body.
Full body
experience.
Okay, we're going very Camp Spay. Full body flush is...
It's called menopause, Nick.
Wow. He did ask to turn the aircon
Just
up
wow.
earlier on. So what happens? You got a ticking clock. You got to pitch the rest of the team an idea. And flight, park, or flush. I don't even know why we're going to do this. I think we just put 3 flushes. Someone has been very saucy. Very.
It's fine. No one knows what to expect. It's okay.
All right, exactly. The worst is out. Here goes your clock. Start your idea now.
All right. Nick, I'm going to need your attention. It's Heritage Month. Right?
Okay.
Still is.
Say something.
If people are listening to this, it still would be Heritage Month, yes.
No, we're listening. Sorry.
On Heritage Month. So we're going to try and learn about each other's cultures, how to say each other's names. We're going to call it Say My Name. Right? So you've got to...
Your clock already started.
Your time went
Okay,
off.
I'll start again. Here you go.
Give her a longer clock.
You guys are sabotaging me. So at this point...
Did you say longer clock?
Wow.
Okay. Can we all give Fifi her chance? Give Fifi her chance.
Why are you guys being like this?
Don't look at me. I'm trying to stop it.
I literally kept quiet and listened to all your shit ideas.
Okay.
Everyone take a deep breath.
All ears.
Authentic brainstorm happening here. Feefs, your clock starts for the 3rd time.
Wow. It's called Say My Name, right? We're all going to learn or try and learn each other's names, the most difficult name. So you've got to like send in your name to a radio station. Your very difficult name. Maybe it's Kachiswa, maybe it's Tobisa, you know. We're looking for the most difficult name. And if the presenter, for example, is going to have to try and pronounce your name. If he's not able to pronounce your name, he'll maybe put it in a hat. And then the most difficult name at the end of the month, that's what the radio station will be called for a while. To celebrate our diversity, to celebrate the fact that there are many names and different types of names, and let's learn each other's names for Heritage Month.
I like it. I'm going to park it though.
Of course you are.
No, the only reason.
Wrong sound effect. There you go.
Did you flush it?
No, I played the in.
Flighted it.
I just, yeah.
So the reason why I'm parking
If you're still here, you know, 'cause I know people, you're the outro
It's an
here.
absolute miracle if you're still.
So the reason why I'm going to park it is because it's just because the radio station name thing. I do like the intention behind it. I'm just not sure if your lead presenter can't pronounce the name and then it becomes that station, then we're also going to be doing the reverse and almost trashing the name. Because there's nothing worse than someone disrespecting you by not pronouncing your name correctly, right?
But that's the thing. You're going to learn the name. And
You got to learn the name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, I don't know. But I do love it though. I just the station naming thing also freaks me out.
Look at
What
Nick thinking about radio presenters like we care what their
swear.
opinions are.
Hey, we need diverse.
Wouldn't you like a radio station to be named after you, even if it's just for a week?
God,
or a
no.
month? That'd be cool. Refilwe FM.
Nick has one. It's called Knob FM. It's in Belfast.
This
And he's the main anchor of the show.
I hate this place.
Justin.
I kind of feel, I'm with Nick here. I love honestly, if you are still listening now, thank you. I love the idea and I love the thought behind it because you hear so many people mispronouncing their people's names, and I also think that if you change the name of the radio station, it'll get drum rolled so much into it. So like what Nick was saying about the presenter's going to mispronounce it, but there's going to be imaging and sweepers and that are going to be correct. And think about people listening to that radio station. They will never forget that name ever again after hearing it so much. I remember at one stage, 5FM did a radio, they had a day where they changed it, a winner won, and they changed the radio station name. There's a lot of logistics involved in it, in changing a brand. So I think if it was for a short period of time, that'd work. But to change it for like a whole month probably would lose the effect of what you're trying to do. But yeah, I think that was very good for thinking of that 5 seconds before your microphone went on. That was impressive.
Thank you so much.
That was very good. Well
So
done.
Justin, are you parking or flighting?
Come on.
What did you? I'll flight it for you.
Thank you.
I was give you a little peek behind the curtain, theatre of the mind. I was gonna. All those sound effects are like assigned to a different color-coded button. And the lilac button matches Justin's lilac Arsenal shirt. So, and lilac is park. So you escape that. Feefs, I'm going to flight it because I've run this concept before on YFM. We did it. And we did it for a day. So only changed the station name for a day. We changed all the imaging. It wasn't a complicated name. It was Coca-Cola, if you remember back a couple of years ago, had people's names on cans.
Yes.
And it was basically based on that. So it wasn't a complicated name, so you didn't have that element. But we changed the imaging, changed the social media handles, changed everything for a day. And it was cool. Like, it's something that you can do time and time again. People love it. Imagine a radio station named after you.
Yeah, and you can do it for a day. It's fine. It doesn't have to be a month or a week. But
I mean, because that's a
that
flex.
works.
Because, I have a podcast named after me. No one gives a shit. No one cares.
Is it Knob the podcast?
Nah, that joke's been done.
I hate Barlow.
Flush yourself.
I'd say flush Nick down the toilet.
This is Curse of the Creative, the radio promotions podcast from the creative team at Ultimate Media. Find our social handles on the internet. Have you guys heard of the internet?
What is that?
I think it's going to take
The
off.
World Wide Web.
I think it's going to take off.